I'm Boot, we're in New Jersey, and today we're going to talk about stuff. So let's do it. Let's talk about the fact that I am behind the wheel of a car right now. I'm not driving, I'm in Tom's River at my job between patients. Speaking of my job, due to time constraints and everything else, sadly I'm going to be stopping the weekly show of Love and Hate. I'm going to do it more random. I'm going to try to, get to it whenever I can. If I get a hair up my ass and I want to make a video, I'm going to do my damnedest to get it out. But as far as the Wednesday schedule, I just can't handle it right now. Maybe in the future when, I get like some set, things going on, and I get into a groove, a niche, if you care to say that, then I'll go ahead and start doing videos again, on the regular. But for now, today's discussion, I want to talk about racism. And one of the biggest things in the news this past week is PewDiePie losing his job with Maker Studio, because Maker Studio is owned by Disney, who was contacted by a very popular press association who wanted a comment about his racism. And while he sometimes comes off as a racist, I don't think he means to come off that way. I think he's just having a little fun. But it gets a little too far, I guess, in the eyes of some people. Of course, you're going to have those who are butthurt about it and those who aren't. But that's life, He ended up losing millions of dollars in ad revenue, due to this situation. But he's a huge YouTuber. And for those of you who don't know, he's a huge YouTuber who plays video games. And, he's very well known, so of course he's not going to have a job yet. And you probably getting a job somewhere else. With that said, I'll say that the funny thing I've come to learn is that I am a racist. And by that I mean, like Chinese people and, Koreans and Japanese, they all have very interesting cultures and really good food. But I wouldn't trust the Chinese guy behind the wheels next to me. As far as Mexicans, okay? I don't have a problem with Mexicans who are documented and all that and went through the process. I have a problem with the Mexicans who aren't. They come to this country looking for a better life, which is the American dream. But unfortunately, they're taking the American dream home with them, and that hurts the bottom line for America. The other thing is that black people. I have friends who are black, and that's cool. I have no problem with black people in general. But it's the black people who act ignorant as fuck about, like Whitey owes them something. That's just bullshit. If you don't remember slavery, and you don't have a relative who's alive who remembers slavery, who's told you about it countless times, then get the fuck over it. Get off your high horse. You know what I mean? That shit happened so damn long ago, and I ain't fucking Whitey. You know what I mean? I ain't your fucking, slave driver, whatever the fuck. Don't fucking take your shit out on me. I hate black people who do that shit. It pisses me the fuck off. With that said, I'm going to say again, I'm racist. And let me be clear on this, because as we evolved into whatever we are now, Homo erectus or whatever the fuck, we learn to be afraid of things that we don't know. So with that said, we fear the unknown, and, mainly for good reason. But, in this day and age, we don't have to fear the unknown as much, especially when it comes to race relations and things of that nature, because race relations in this country are fucking abominable. They are just horrible right now. And we really need to pull that shit together, because we're all just fucking people. So here's your homework for this week. I want you guys to go out and talk to a complete stranger of any opposite race, sex, size, shape, whatever the fuck, man or woman, whatever the hell. Sexual orientation even, whatever. Try to, it might be somebody you just say hi to and you have a little chit chat. Or it might be somebody you might actually make a connection with, and you guys could be good friends, because you don't know what that person has been through. You don't know, you know, what their background is, and some people are just really interesting. So with that said, thank you guys for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video.